17-GUY LAROCHE show. My name is Irana. I'm from Women Models Management, and now we are preparing everything for the show, and we're gonna start right now.
We are backstage now with Adam. That was a beautiful collection. Tell me what inspired you, Adam.
GFC LaRoche was one of the first labels in Paris to really start to pioneer the idea of separates taken from the US, and I thought that was quite an interesting jumping off point to start with how basically the collection would be styled and broken up. So immediately we thought, okay, we'll work on individual pieces, and at the same time I wanted it to have a sort of emotional core. So I looked back at the archive and thought that a lot of the women that he dressed, and how he designed for friends. So it was about thinking about the pieces that he did for them and thinking it through my lens of, if I had to do the same thing now, which I do, designing for my friends, how does that correspond with his legacy? So it was really about taking a dress from the archive from Guy in the 1970s or 80s, and then taking a skirt from the early 2000s and taking both of our heritage and mixing them together and making sort of a new look that is at once bold but I guess you'd say simple.
Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm from Germany and I'm with IMG Models, and I'm at GFC LaRoche, which is amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
How's Paris Fashion Week?
I love Paris Fashion Week. Is very busy, a bit stressful, but super nice.
I'm doing the makeup with MAC Cosmetics, and it's a modern take on sort of 90s contoured, a little bit of a brown lipstick, but it's kind of a very fresh look. We've actually messed up the eyebrows a bit. So even though it's a very perfected skin and beautiful contour, because we messed up the eyebrows, it feels almost like effortless and like they just showed up looking like that. So it's quite it brings out the individual beauty of each of the girls. We're using two kind of sculpting shades of powder called Harmony and Bone Beige, and we're sort of using them in various degrees depending on the skin tone. But what it does is it just kind of brings out the cheekbones. We place it quite high on the cheekbones, and so it doesn't look like obvious makeup because it blends very well with the skin, but it gives you that sort of structure to your face.
Basically what we wanted to do was, with all of these fabrications, we really wanted to hone in on what countries make the best fabrics or what countries are the best at certain fabrics. So when we're looking at things like the denim, which is a metallic denim, and the trench coat cotton, there are pieces from Japan, and for the silks it was Italian. So we picked them through that, and then a lot of it, a lot of the pieces just sort of lent themselves to the idea of transparency, and I think that's kind of led us to those fabrics, and it kind of lightened it up without being too obvious.